This is the beginning of a new month, so we have a new meditation, and this one is interesting in a different way. We're going to be looking at the truth of surrender and the truth of our nature and the issue of anxiety. And all of these things kind of come together in a way that presently perhaps is obstructing our life. When we were younger, maybe, or in the past, we could say that we had a fiber of spirituality. And maybe it was not the best design, but we had this feeling that there was a presiding force that took care of us, right? And whatever your spiritual practice was in your family, there was a way to surrender to that so that you could feel at peace. Now, of course, there's lots of complications in how that manifested over the years, but the truth is that at the heart of that, there was some truth. They were explaining to us that there was a presiding force that we could trust in. Along the way, we lost that faith. People lost faith in the institutions. The institutions oftentimes got corrupt, and we lost our way because we no longer had that feeling of trust and faith. As a result, the anxiety grew. The more that I felt that I am responsible for everything, that I cannot trust in a higher force, the more anxious we became. And so we are in a culture, if not an entire planet, of an anxiety crisis. See how all these are coming together. The absence of faith creates the growth of anxiety. And so as spiritual practitioners, which we are with so much dedication to our practice, that's why we show up here and do the work for us, we understand that there's something more, that I can give myself to something more. And we don't necessarily believe that that something more is a being. We understand it more as an energy. We understand it more as the very thing that made the sun rise this morning and will have the moon rise later on. It's got that strength. The very thing that as I look around my property right now and see all the flowers pushing up, just know to come, right? They're not saying, oh, should I come? Is it time? Maybe I should wait a little bit. Did I do it right? You know, are my roots deep enough? Really? I don't know if I'm good enough. I'm not going to rise, right? But no, that's what we do, right? These things just trust. They trust in the cycle, in the rhythm of things. And so when we can surrender, which we're going to be talking about so much this month, how to surrender, why to surrender, what gets revealed for us is our deepest nature. When we stop trying, pretending, looking around to see what we should be, we rise just like the flower. In the exact species we are, in the exact time we're meant to rise, because we are in full trust that whatever we need will come to us in just the right time. Just like perhaps for some of us when we were little and we believed in our faith, or we believed, if we were lucky enough, in our parents, right? We trusted they're going to take care of things. I don't have to have anxiety about this. They're going to take care of things. Now, that is not true for all of us, but for some of us, we did have that experience. And so we can have that comparison of like, yeah, I didn't worry. And now all I ever do is worry. And so we're going to learn how to give it back again this month, to really clear ourselves out of false control. We think we're in charge, but we're really not. It's happening. We're just worrying while it's happening. Yeah. So we're going to be able to give some of that back. And ultimately, the goal is to have a deep understanding of why we're here and that this lifetime is really beautiful. It's really a gift. And perhaps we'll be able to grow an appreciation for that. So I am going to share with you my first draft. It is a first draft of what I'm calling the surrender prayer. And so if you've been practicing, you know that I am not a fan of mantras because I have a negative feeling and I'm trying to cure it with a feeling that I don't even believe in, right? So they don't resonate. But the surrender prayer is more about a feeling that it can invoke for you. And if my surrender prayer doesn't work, please write your own, right? Something that really gives you that space to let go. And that's how we'll start our meditation this morning. There is an unlimited source of all things, that which tells the flowers to grow and the sun to rise. I am a part of that source. I am a part of the natural world, and so I too am guided. I do not have to know where I'm going. I only need to trust that that which is meant for me will be there in just the right time for my evolution and growth. What stops this flow is me alone. Please awaken me to the bounty of everything. Take my fear and my control and help me to see and partake and appreciate the incredible world before me. Help me to trust that all that I need will always be here if I can simply surrender. I will send that to you once it's perfected. And that perfection really comes from a feeling, not grammar. And I encourage you to write your own because I just wrote that from a meditation. And so you can too. Okay, let us find our comfortable seat, our open heart. There's a still point before you, just there to remind you of the still point inside of you. Feel the earth beneath you and know that it's always there. You can always rest into the consistency, the ground beneath you, and the sky above you. They are ways to remember the source that exists all around you. And also within you. So as you feel ready and in your own time, close your eyes. Take a deep, deep breath in and let it out. Feeling of letting go. Letting go of the limited beliefs, the ideas, the worries, all of the things that muddy your space, clog it up so that the deeper flow cannot enter. Imagine, sense, or feel the spaciousness inside of you. As we release everything that is not needed. As we release it to this source that is happy to take it from us, that is eager to enter us with the same love, care, as it enters every other thing on the planet. We feel alone, it is simply because we have forgotten to remember we are part of the natural world. We are part of the source. It is always there to guide us. There is a childlike joy that we can enter when we remember our faith, can feel carefree again. We can feel innocent again. And allow our mind to quiet so that we can connect heart to heart with the infinite wisdom. Taking your time here to allow yourself to open the sounds of the singing bells so that all you are is a vibration, frequency. And that frequency has a resonance, will grow from your base to your crown and open completely to the source of all things. And as you're ready, in your own time, begin to deepen your breath. Open your eyes. And if you'd like to share how you're feeling, please do.